Don't mind me. I'm just reading a book.
Okay.
All right. So what we got?
Yeah, so I wrote a free song. I call it rap, if you will. Just over some different topics throughout. A little bit of As It Was, Midnight Summer's Dream, As You Like It. It's gonna have references kind of to all of them in different ways. I know we of course got into the debates and the societal concepts of kind of gender impression, women's rights / women's representation, a bunch of things. So I kind of made a song just to kind of point out and navigate through all those ideas. Peter Vasquez is going to be my accompanist. He's going to kill it. My piano is not up to par, but his is amazing, so this will really enhance the show. All right, so of course, start off with that G, and then add the third. I guess I'll cue for that. I'll solo that for a little bit into the verse. Once it goes through the last, before it goes to the chorus, we'll do a solo before the last chorus of it. Yeah. Okay. We haven't practiced this, so we're just like jazz folks. We do it on the spot all the time. So
we're workshopping.
Yeah. All right. And then I'll show you when to add the third. Okay. 1, 4, yeah. Of a love who is conquered one, of the fist of a man who conquered and won, of the law enforcing figures your fates configured. Try to get with her, but you're still a sinner. Maybe magically can magic make a plan for me, or fairies drop a love show me what I can see. Maybe this night's not my night, cause gender says he's right, but we can't just stay here. True love won't make us feel. I travel to the other world. Forgot the time, mixed up, I can tell. If love is real, why we treat you so? Aggravated, decimated, you can't let me go. I've already seen the end of the stream. Took about 12 nights to learn what you mean. I'm a Dotson, call me Hercules. I would praise reunion, but you took my queen from me. Well, it turns out as it was, wasn't as it should. But you're streaming like a puppet if you really could. See my head fall and roll off if I misunderstood. Yes, I get it, all is well, we got married, but still can't help what I do to serve this. I gotta figure this thing out. One man says I'm worth it, but actions differ from his mouth. I do not believe, but I do need some type of plan to escape round. Do you think I'm cursed? It seems I'm what the problem's now. Outspoken, not silent, legal, not rude. My choice in Bible, the teacher and student. Reverend, not reason, the compass and leader. I am a symbol, the Harvard, the Weaver. There's nothing that I can do, nothing that I can be. All has been done because it all lives inside of me. There's nothing that I can do, nothing that I can be. All has been done because it all lives inside of me. Dude, I've been in it, but what I do to serve this, I gotta figure this thing out. One man says I'm worth it, but I just differ from this, I gotta figure this thing out. One man says I'm worth it, but actions differ from his mouth. I do not plead, but I do need some type of plan to escape round. Do you think I'm cursed? It seems I'm what the problem's bound. Peter Vasquez on piano, y'all.
All right.
Awesome.
Coming from the crowd here, attentively watching, yes. Right there, Maxwell, go for it.
Oh, I like how in the melody you use the descending chromatic lines.
Right? Yeah.
Piano part.
I purposely, when I was thinking about the progression, I did it like that because I wanted to feel that it was moving, but still it wasn't going where it should, or it wasn't really resolving. It kind of holds you in a bind, kind of like all the problems and situations. Like even at the end of every play, it's like, okay, the problem's resolved, but it's like it still feels like there's something we should be saying. So I made it like that so you could feel like there's something more. Yeah.
Did you write the text like?
I did.
Nice.
Yes, that
Super good. Like,
thank you.
Tied everything in.
Thank you. Yeah, I try to throw hints out to everything. One of my favorites, of course, is the break section. I already seen the end of the stream. Stop. Took about 12 nights to learn what you
That was
mean.
my favorite.
Little reference. Also, what was the other thing? Oh, I would praise your union, but you took my queen from me. So to the reference, of course, in Midnight Summer's Dream, how we know it starts off. Hercules technically literally kidnapped the queen of the Amazon and makes him his queen. Reverend, not reserved, regal, not ruined, outspoken, not silent, my choice unbinded. References just to all the ladies and the figures within the play. Yeah.
And I will say that there's references, but they're not so incredibly direct because it's an original piece that's literally an inspiration out of the whole.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about it. To your point, I mean, I get that there's references in there, but it doesn't matter. There's something new about it.
Yeah.
And yet I know where it comes from. So that's really cool.
Thank
You can
you.
tell, right? That's really one of the most exciting parts about the lyrics. You want to speak of?
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say that the lyrics were so clever,
Mhm.
and like the references were so clever, and the rhymes were so clever,
Yeah.
and just the rhythm, just the way all the words fit together. Like this is more like the technical aspect of
Yeah.
the song itself, but like it was just fit together so nicely, and like I loved the piano line, and it was just
Right.
like it was really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I really love because when you think about it, the line where it says, well, it turns out as it wasn't as it should, that's also another reference.
Yeah, for sure.
Bet you'd string me like a puppet if you really could, see my head fall off and roll off if I misunderstood. Of course, these are also references to Midnight Summers where literally he's like, okay, well, either you're gonna die, become a nun, or get married to this guy. And he's saying, bet you'd string me like a puppet if you really could, because all the male figures seem to have such a controlling voting presence. It's almost as if like, hey, if you can make me a marionette, I bet you would also do that.
Yeah.
It's very clever.
That's
And
brilliant.
also
Yeah.
brilliant. I mean, just the
Brilliant.
way he, thought. He kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Thought got inside the play that came out of it. With this, which is, it's got a whole narrative behind it. It's got a new narrative that combines the gist
Even
vibe.
if we didn't know that you were talking about Shakespeare, like, but you string me like a puppet if you really could. That's a good lyric.
Yeah, thank you.
Hearing, exactly. It doesn't even have to be about
Right.
it. That's right. It doesn't have to be about it. That's what I was really, in a way, that's one of the things I'm looking for. It can be anything. It can be the kind of show, it can be a fashion show, it can be that video. But I like the idea that it just inspired a new work.
Yeah.
I don't really care that it has anything, in a way.
Mhm.
I mean, we know it does, but it created something that you could, you can do. Talk about the musical choice.
Yes. So this is kind of similar to I literally just finished jazz keyboard too. So the progression is D7, F major 7. In fact, Peter, do you want to play real quick just those passages? It starts on D7, I like to say ominous chord to start off with. It goes to F major 7, which feels a lot more lighter and prettier. Down to E7 with the chromaticism to kind of make it feel a little eerie. And then it ends in E flat 7, which is like really, really dark, really ominous. So when I string it together, similar to Afro-Latin groove and clave, it has a sense of direction but not resolution. And so that, of course, is done on purpose. You don't want it to feel like it's gonna stop. Typically when they're playing these type of progressions, whatever, it's like 12, 1, 2 o'clock at night, and like they're literally jamming and trying to keep the people going. So they want you to feel stuck. That's kind of the, even with the rhythm, the comping as you've seen Peter did, it kind of keeps making you move, but it doesn't give you time to settle. So, yeah.
Nice. Peter, how do you feel about it?
I enjoyed it.
I don't know why.
That was my first time hearing it.
Yeah. True cat right there, I'm telling you.
All right. True collaboration. Well, you got something there for sure.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, most important question though. Where's the most important question? You work for LAZ Parking, and can you get me a parking?
Yes, I can hook you up. I can hook you up. I am one of the shift supervisors. I might be able to hook
Dang
you up.
it, come on, because it's like, you know, with Northeastern taking up, come on.
NEC needs to work out a contract to get us student parking. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I pay like $220 a month just to park there, y'all. It's not cool. It's not cool, man. Yeah.
That's all that.
I got you.
Okay.
Thanks, Peter. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.